Captain Noel. Press the button for the show. Hit the start. That's okay, sweetheart. Now
What
here
up,
we go.
folks?
What up? I'm in here freestyling and all that good stuff. What's up? It's your main man, SupaDopeFresh.
Yes, it's D Black.
And we got the bro Rizo the Rocket in the building today.
Rizo the Rocker.
Boom.
SupaDopeFresh podcast.
HBO crew, everything. We're going to talk about all of it. Let's get it on.
Yeah. Rizzo been around for a minute now. Like,
Hot minute.
I think this is for y'all who don't know. This is my younger brother. But I think I was in college. I was away for a little bit when you really got into b-boy and breakdance. So it's like I'm interested in knowing just when did this all start. When I left, you was like the big football player dude that was knocking off heads on the football field.
Between the hedges and whatnot.
Then somewhere along in there, you was nice with the footwork.
Hey, it transition. You gotta have quick feet on the field. Next thing you know, that turned into top rock.
There you go.
I always we had that stuff in Atlanta when you had Freak Nick coming through, everybody doing their little dance. I said, you know what? Let me get in this dance thing. It gets you around Atlanta. So I just started dancing, doing my little thing, but I wasn't b-boy. I was just doing street dance.
Got you.
It was a little later I got into b-boy, and I was like,
when was that, around like the early 2000s?
That was around about
so let's talk about that.
Because
we kind of came in at the same time. Well, I think you kind of convinced me.
You know what I'm saying? So I was in the car thing. So I went to Hot Important Night. Some days you have in Atlanta. It was all dark. You know what I'm saying? They have all the lights off, all the cars lit up. Yeah, and there's a couple people out there, man. I don't know if you remember. It was Tiger, Severe, and the little white boy John was out there throwing down. They was battling out there. And I'm out there doing just regular stuff, and I'm like, whoa, these
Severe burn unit,
they doing windmills, and Tiger doing his hand hops and spinning on it. I was like, all right, these cats are on.
Shout out to Body.
So man, them OG Atlanta people, burn unit. You know what I'm saying? They was holding it down.
So they really kind of inspired you to look into it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get into that. But then it was later that Landon was working, our sister was working, and she knew Godowski from SupaDopeFresh.
Good dog,
from West Side. You know what I'm saying?
Straight out of Cali.
So I got up with him and was like, hey, we get down over there at Athens. Athens, they dance at Athens? Like, yeah, they got a dance club. So they was throwing something. So we go out there and that's kind of when I met Zap and boom.
Y'all rode the Athens.
Athens,
like,
bro.
that's not a short. Athens, that's a ride.
Athens, man.
That's like an hour, 2 hour ride.
Man, almost 3 hours getting out there, man. Them a country road, man. I'm like, people dance out here. He's like, they get down out here.
So you drove 3 hours to go out there and get that lift.
Yes, sir. Got out there, seen people. When you see 1 or 2 people do it in Atlanta, 3 people, it's like, people ain't doing it. When you get out there in the country and there's 20 people out there at the show, 30 people. Full jam. You can't even get on the floor because people fighting for space.
3-4 cyphers going on.
So when did you adopt the name Rizo? Was that early on or was that later?
I was a little bit later.
I don't even remember that.
I wanted something.
How far in the crew were we?
Yeah, we was about a year in. And he's
what they calling you, that B-boy Anthony or?
Everybody still call me Ant. Everybody's calling me Ant-Man. I'm like, man, that's my football stuff. Everybody call me Ant-Man playing football. So
I remember that.
What the basement was that?
You know what I'm saying? The basement, bro.
Let's get there.
I get with Zap. Zap said he from Paulden. I said, I'm from Paulden. So I said, we should hook up with your dance.
So Zapper, that's the HBO crew.
Original.
Yeah, OG Zap.
HBO
ATL, B-Boy, OG. I don't care what nobody say. Tell them Bolo.
I remember, I spent some time in Zapper basement.
Hey man, so we remodeled a lot of that stuff, put up new sheetrock and kind of redid it and set it up just to practice. We was just practicing for fun. We weren't even doing a crew thing then. He was like, hey, we should get a crew together. By that time, Bolo and Gizmo came through, and it was really essentially 2 families coming together and vibing out.
Okay.
And it formed into that. Yeah.
The brotherins.
Exactly.
Giz and
little catch up, was super small. So, it was one of the things where he kind of groomed us into the B-boy. Even though we was dancing, had our own style, he's like, hey, we can put this in B-boy, and then we can actually go compete. Like, dang, compete, make money? Do shows, so he taught us the entertainment side and stuff like that, how to make that real money.
Is that where the name came during that time in his basement?
Yeah. So we in the basement, everybody else got a name, and I'm like, hey man, y'all got a name. And I hear Rizo, And I was Rizo for a minute, and then I kept going to jams. Then Muffet Baby was real hot right then. Right. So everybody talking about Rizo the Rat. I'm like, whoa, partner, hold on. Now ain't no rat around. From the street. You say rat. It means something. I can't be Rizo the Rat. So then Zab was like, hey, man, you always rocking, man. I'm going to be Rizo the Rocker. And ever since then, it was just Rizo the Rocker. So I just top rock against anybody. Because I would miss my regular dancing with my top rock dancing. Right. So it just turned into my own style. So it was pretty cool.
And Rockin' in the Cyphers.
Rizo the Rocker came out after that. Hey, rock with anybody. Everybody in the cypher. It was kind of.
I remember seeing y'all going everywhere. I'm talking about y'all would take road trips at the last minute. I'm talking about driving across 4-5 states and then come back the same night and go to work the next day.
He would call me at work. Hey, Riz, just showing Miami. You good? Yeah, I'm game, man. Just wait till I get off. Let me get my clothes. Boom, out. Just like that.
Right all day.
Yeah, man. Call up Bolo and Giz. Hey, y'all coming? Everybody meet up at the house. Hey,
Fast forward now, just last year we was doing that with the kids.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Orlando,
North Carolina. Man.
Like,
so much fun. I love that they do that,
I gotta get the kids out there. You ride, man.
Yeah, man.
We rolling.
I love that they get the same thing that we got, how we got in it. Just you ride with good people. You feel like family because it is family. Even if it's people that you don't even, people we brought in, they turned into family. So it turned into a good thing. Like Element and some of the guys like that, the original HBO people that's in different states now.
Brothers,
they come in right now. It's just like yesterday. I ain't seen Impo in 30 years. He wasn't even HBO, but he hung out so much.
Yeah.
Man, he brought that soul power in there.
He was HBO for the longest time.
Man.
Got in Augusta.
Yeah. He been around a whole long time with us. So people really thought that he was in our crew. I'm like, nah, he just was homie. He was one of the guys.
Man, y'all show love. And
Big up to the Texas fans.
Yeah. So when I know around 2008, 2009, I know we did a rap album. Yeah. Was you getting into rap before then, or was that kind of like set it off?
Well, that's one of the things on the original jams. Like when we first started, remember how we go to a jam? It'd be a corner cipher, but it also be a rap cipher over there.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll go to Tennessee. You got all these guys over there constructing them, getting down. We go to Miami, it's people rapping in the corner. So boom. Naturally, we in it. We flowing. We come up in the South. That's what we do. Right, so it just turned into, hey, man, they got bars. But I was using like Jonah. We came up Jonah.
Right.
So you try to out-rap me. I'm going to rap at you. I'm going to Jonah on you at the same time.
Straight battle rapping.
Battle rapping. Yeah, we battle rapping now. You don't even know we battle rapping. You just pull them in the cipher, but you might have said my crew name or something. So it was like, okay, now it's another way I can battle. And don't have to be on the floor the whole time. I can get some rest. I can come over here and battle, and I can go over there and dance a little bit.
Okay.
So turn into that. Kind of blend it together.
That's dope. And then fast forward, what was that? Last year you released your first solo project?
Was that the birthday drop? Man.
Yeah, I dropped that on my birthday, man. As been out for a while, I've been getting back into dancing, really getting that good. I said, hold on a second, man. Let me show these people I can rap. Nobody at work believed me. I knew how to rap. Yeah. So like people in the real world don't know.
Rizo the Rocker 6 of 8.
Dang.
That's out
6
of 8. Amazon,
hey, check it out.
It's out there.
Yeah. So that's one of the things where you want to prove something to yourself. I want to show different kinds of songs I can do, and also want to involve my kids. I know we always talking about leaving legacies and showing kids how to do stuff. They want to learn how to produce. They want to learn how to write. They want to learn how to do these things. Okay, we'll do it. And they thought I was kidding until we actually did it, and they got to take the CD to the school and I actually showed them how to print that fake stuff up. Print out something from the computer, lay it on top there. It was not legit at all, but you could go to YouTube, you can see it. So that was always cool. Press it right out, man. You don't need that. Burn it on the computer. Press it out yourself.
They had the CD burns with the laser right on it. You can engrave the artwork on the CD. It was all one color though.
But it was on there though.
Yeah. They techno stuff now.
It's good to see that transition though. It's good to see. I love people taking their creativity and letting it grow from form to form. So you talking from, and people, I don't even know if we discussed you was an artist too. So about somebody that went from an artist to b-boy to rapping,
and
like
all the
there's a
elements
full
in there.
creative spectrum.
I was out there trying to do my little,
Oh, you was dangerous on the art. I say like
get my details
I was always
together.
good in watercolor, and you were the first one of all the brothers that actually, when I seen your watercolor, I'm like, dang, he can touch me now. Like this dude.
Hey, I watched and
Young
studied.
age.
I seen how y'all was doing those, how the details made something come alive. And it was almost like the hip hop. When you rap, you put them bars together, you just throwing stuff, it don't work. But as you put details in each one of the crafts, like, oh man, you can almost see it with your eyes closed. So it was that kind of thing of, okay, if I'm gonna do it, let me go all the way. Let me see, can I beat my brothers or something?
Full fresh with
But
it.
but that's that good healthy competition we do.
Art, like man, really, he got good. Like I gotta watch it.
Man, I was putting in
Early high school.
You started doing portraits, and whenever artists get to a point where it takes so much confidence to do a portrait. I don't know if people understand that, because you got to present it to somebody, and then they got to agree with you.
Exactly,
it got to be on point.
Hey, when I learned how to do them layers of skin tones, I thought I was a king, man. I'm like, okay, all right. I said I finally learned a little piece that my brothers them already knew, but I'm like, man, that's a vital piece to be able to give somebody something. Like, oh, that looks just like me. I'll be like, ooh, okay, I'm on.
Wow, that's amazing. I've really been thinking about that until now. How you've got that full spectrum like that. Even in, do you remember your first battle breakdancing?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So
we went there together.
Summer, man. Me, Giz, and Bolo, we ain't battled again. We out there in Athens, and we from the South, and they ain't really understand. Us being from the South, three brothers breaking with a all white and mixed family, and we had so much diversity. So we were like, we gonna mix it up. So we put some flags on, man. We had the old school rebel flags and camo, man. And we battled everybody like it was the last battle. So we ain't just go out there whooping everybody, but when you came out the floor, you was like, oh man, no cats was coming out.
Because the thing I know about all y'all is y'all are all athletic. Yeah. So for one thing, because who's that Gizmo was running cross country.
Oh, exactly. Hey, 30 rounds. He go 30 rounds.
Like,
exactly.
Y'all probably could dance forever.
Exactly.
And then drive all the way home from Miami.
like it wasn't nothing. So that was our superpower.
That was your first battle then. Was out of town?
Yeah, we was in Athens. We went out there and just hung out in Athens, man. They was like, hey, y'all want to enter? Like, we ain't never battled before. We ain't had no routines, but we practiced so much together that we knew when somebody was coming out with a spin, I could go right off a spin off of it. We always knew each other moves that we would come off on.
Did y'all progress in it? Y'all remember going like past first round?
Yeah. We had a lot of battles. We did that, man. We would put a couple of crews in from HBO. We might put 4 different crews in.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, 15 deep, we were so deep. We put a lot of them in. But it was just nice to see who could meet in top 8. Who could meet
always kind of battle together with
like,
me, him, and Giz.
Yeah.
I remember just seeing all y'all looking the same. Like the HBO crew was known for all wearing the same color.
Same color. Fresh.
In the event. And you walk up, you see this cascade. I don't know if it was yellow, it was green, red, whatever.
Green and black.
You was gonna know we was up.
Our first colors, we did that red, blue, and white.
Yeah, that's
red, blue, and white.
Yeah, that's kind of how SupaDopeFresh
was so crazy, man. So crazy. Nobody was doing that back then.
Oh, yeah.
So we come in a whole crew like that. They got 30 people. Who all they got? But it turned into something where they knew how fresh we was gonna be.
Man, y'all make me want to bring them days back, man. I can't wait till this thing open back up, man. We can start traveling again, man.
Exactly.
Suit up, ride out.
Me and Rizo will come in. Yeah, we talk about to get fresh in when we was in the battle stove. The outfits and whatnot. What nobody else doing that?
Man, we went up to the skate park. We was up north, skate park in Gwinnett. My man had when the Hirachi Yellows first came out, we went to Walters. Copped them from Walters, white pants, had the yellow HBO shirts with the name on the back. And first battle, we hit Burn Unit. Just 2 of us against 3 of them.
Really?
I was like, dang, bro. I tell you what, man. We gonna go down. We going down swinging.
Total.
Was not playing games. Totem came in throwing good stuff right off the bat. He throwing out haymakers. I'm like, whoa. Choppy come with the good freezes and stuff. I'm like, okay. And Villain, I ain't know what to do with his style. He was just so fresh with it, with the twisting and the stuff. Ain't nobody's do stuff like that.
Big tall Villain.
So you know what I'm saying?
I was mostly top rocking back then.
We was big guys. We was muscular. So we was so big.
Yeah, we was like that.
Hey, we still got a little size.
Still the swellest dudes on the breakdance scene. Don't get it twisted.
So we were kind of different.
So all we had was dance. So we put our dance out there and just put it on the line, and that's that kind of stuff that we like to do is let you know we was there. It's like being in a fight.
You get that respect.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then we were gonna switch like 3 different outfits.
Yeah. By the next round, we was in something else.
Really?
Something else.
So
bring a bunch of
what
stuff.
these boys doing? You know.
Yeah.
I do believe that's kind of like the birth of SupaDopeFresh.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's how we got coming through.
It was you wanted to represent on the scene, and you wanted to be different. You wanted to be unique. You didn't want to look like everybody else.
Didn't want to look like everybody else.
Right.
But the other thing, we always wanted to look like family, like a crew.
Right.
So we wanted, if he had a red shirt, I could wear some red on my outfit, red shoes, and just match something off of his, and we still look like family. We ain't have to have the same color shirt.
Nowadays, it's got to the point where we don't even talk about it. We show up. We show up, and it's
like,
dang, nobody
I was gonna wear that color.
Great minds think alike, right?
Exactly.
I love that we can wear our own gear now too. Like we've done that so long that we have our own brands to wear, and got our own things going. But it's just been like just watching y'all journey, man. It makes me proud, man. It often makes me want to think that I can dance too, but
hey, I got footage of one time that you geek somebody up. I ain't gonna call her name, but
I'm old school ATL. I
remember that.
I'm a geek for y'all day. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you brought those moves back, man. I thought it was 95 again.
It might be a little top rock, but other than that, you know,
that's the one who got us to Freaknik and all that.
Exactly.
Why you gonna tell that story, man?
Don't tell
straight out of Georgia State.
He been interviewed.
That's what's up.
I hope Mom's not.
I think all the Freaknik
Disclaimer. Yes, they were.
I hope
there's
the
no evidence. No evidence.
No, I remember that though. I had the apartment in Atlanta too. So they would come out, stay with me on weekends.
You got to think. I was just a sophomore then.
Yeah,
I'm coming out to see you. He taught me how you can walk around Atlanta and be cool and chill out.
Y'all was getting exposed to. I think at one point I lived with some frat boys, and I remember that. I remember they used to have South Park party every Wednesday night. A new episode of South Park come on, and all the frat girls got, and then one girl would kiss everybody in the room. And I remember waiting. I like, man, here she go. And I just do it. I like, she finna try kids. My brother go, they ain't been kissed before.
We sitting there 10, 11. Yes. Next thing you know, we in high school and we got thrown right in the mix.
Hey, I'm like, in the frat party.
We're not kids anymore. Don't come over here. It was crazy though.
But I just remember them days. Those were good days, man. And I was.
It was.
Yeah. I think
when
you have a big family like we got, you kind of use each other to grow up. We learn from each other.
Yeah.
You know, whether you younger or older, we all still learn from each other. Even to this day, we still learn from each other.
Exactly.
And we grow like that. Just
that walking around taught us I can go to a jam in Atlanta by myself. Hey, they got a jam downtown Georgia Tech when they was doing those dollar jams, bro. They got a dollar jam? Oh, damn. You weren't scared to go to Atlanta. You know, we in high school trying to figure out how to get to Georgia Tech to go to these jams and stuff.
Like, that was one of the things I did. Like, I love walking around the city and experiencing the city and the people. And I do that now when I travel. When I travel now, whether it's Chicago, wherever I don't
gotta explore.
I actually go to make sure I get out and walk around the city and meet people and talk to people.
Want to eat at mom and pop shop.
Yeah,
got the best place.
Go to some of the smaller places, but I think that helps. That helps you kind of engross yourself in the culture.
I always end up in the hood. I don't know how.
They got the best food. What you mean? They got the best food. You always get the best food there, man. It's good. Good people.
It's just an automatic good vibe because they already know, you just get that vibe. They know you cool. You know they cool.
Yeah, respect. It's that level of respect. You want them respecting what they got.
I think it's the only way to travel though. It's the only way to get out and get known. And we were known like we were. That was a period where we probably was in Atlanta every weekend.
Yeah.
And we would put on the SupaDopeFresh clothes, and we didn't have no reason to be there. It was no events going on, but we would just put our gear on and walk from. We may park the car down by Centennial Park and walk all the way to underground back.
Exactly. I'll stop at a couple of dancing on the corner. Just dance.
Yeah, hit up anywhere. Shoe store.
Oh man, fresh kicks.
You know what I'm saying? Hit underground Atlanta for no reason. And then walk our way back, just clowning on people.
Good vibes. Show the kids what we do. So building that legacy.
We got to do that more. Even with the kids, like we used to take them on their first MARTA train rides. Like,
exactly.
Go to HEOM station and
just
ride, man. It's I think that's helped give us like a wide view of culture.
Yeah. It was something else when I learned that it was bigger than just us. And when I see us, I mean like Paulding County. You get out to Miami, you're like, whoa, they got a whole different vibe. Go to Tennessee, whoa, it's so different.
Right.
New York, Chicago, we hitting all these places, Texas, and it's like so different. And it's like, man, but when I say different, but it's the same. It's the same vibe, same love, same dancing. So it brought us back to, man, you can go anywhere with this dancing.
I don't think growing up, we grew up countries. Like, and I don't think there was ever a time where we,
dirt road.
I imagine us to be here right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And, so yeah, we gonna talk more with you as we get into the second segment. But this is SupaDopeFresh podcast. We're here with Rizo the Rocker.
Rizo the Rocker.
And we're going to be back in just a few minutes.
Got to chop it up some more.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the SupaDopeFresh podcast. We got the boy Rizo the Rocker up in the building here.
Rizo Fresh.
And we gonna chop it up and get a little deeper into how he rock.
For sure though. I know we left out. We covered like a lot of your history. Now I think with B-boys and B-girls a lot, we never talk about making a living.
Yeah,
because I know at some point somebody told me B-boys meant broke boys, and I was like, man, that
they were serious about it.
I was like, man, we've been in this too long, so I want you to talk about like how you make a living, right? Let's talk about
how you transition into grown man business.
Well, one of the things was when you talk about when we met up with Zach, we in this crew. I'm already married. I got married at 21, so I'm already got responsibility. While they was out, we got a problem. I'm like, dude, I got to get home to my wife and kid. You know what I'm saying? So I immediately had to step up and get that money. So yeah, it was fun making money at shows and stuff like that. But it was like my man from Speedy told me from Florida. He was like, at some point you gotta hold your own and make sure you're making a living. So you're not making a living. Yeah, man, they really out there showing good. A lot of them old cats like that gave you good wisdom. It wasn't just like that. What you're doing on the floor is like, no, what you're doing about life. How you living on life. How you living? Yeah, with some of these people get that same kind of information now.
So what are you working at now?
Yeah, man, working at a hospital, man. So what that turned into was what I learned about breaking. Is like so much help get given when you go out and you're learning moves and people so willingly give you information on how to do a move or how to go. I learned how good it felt to help somebody else do that. And that transitioned into helping people in life. So I ended up working at the hospital, just helping people, getting people on. Now, got into management, started learning about management, and I was like, you know what? I can help more people if I'm at a different position.
So you got management.
I got me a little team, man, and I run it like a family. We look out for each other, and one of our teammates came up with that show up, show out. Hey, we can get you to show up. We can teach you how to show out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we keep real positive at work. So I love that they adopted that they helping each other out thing, and we bring.
But I love that. I thank you for sharing that, though, because I don't think we talk about that enough. We talk about the dance. We talk about it, but that's an element behind the dance where we got to live. Yeah. We got to survive. We got to get through that, and then we got to help each other. Yeah. A lot of times that means we got to have finances coming in. So when your brother's in need, you reach out to him help. And that's that. Because I know from my point of view, I've always come to you when I have car problems. Mm-hmm. So it transitions from that. So it's like you've known for always having the calls. How did you get into calls?
Hey, I was doing calls before I was doing dancing. What the thing was, I learned how to install. So I was the radio guy around town. Anybody need a custom hookup? You want a custom box? You want your car lowered? I was working with a lot of guys doing that.
You kind of got me into that.
The mini trucking scene was in. You had the import scene in. I was making good money doing that stuff on the side. It wasn't even my real job. So I went from doing that to just going into really, really competing at shows and making show cars and really trying to make a
nice. What's the car? I remember he had a rodeo, white rodeo. Was it a rodeo?
First one in Paulding County dropped down, man.
Was it a Sega?
I put a Dreamcast in there, bro. That was nobody even doing that. I put a Dream right out of high school. Put a Dreamcast in it, dropped it down to the dirt
with a custom
and a custom speaker, custom red and white leather interior. I stitched myself. Anytime we did interiors, man. interiors. I was doing cars from motors to interiors to stereo.
Had the speaker set at the angles.
Everything. So the funny thing about that, I was riding down Thornton Road and a cop pulled me over right on Brownsville, pulled me over. I'm like, man, I'm going to jail. I'm out here speeding in the crazy old car. He said, man, I just want to know, I got a rodeo at home and I just want to look at it, man. Can I look at it? And I thought he was tricking me to get out of the car so he could search me. But now I got out, man. We got to talk. We talked like 20 minutes, man. Just about, what I done to the car. Can I hook his up? So it showed me that you can bridge some serious gaps with just this car stuff. Yeah, so I just stayed in it.
But I've seen you swap out engines and stuff. Like, how did you get the knowledge to do that?
Trial and error.
I ain't never seen go to an auto tech.
Trial and error. Yeah, you ain't been. And also, man, I learned the value of people with knowledge before me.
You know what? I think that's something important. A lot of people don't know the value. Getting a mentor, getting somebody that's already done it, and
hang out with them. Like my man Amos, we've been knowing each other over 20 years, easy.
Oh yeah.
And he'll come over and he called it on the job training. I'm like, man, I don't know how to get the transmission out. He said he got 7 bolts. Figure it out. I'm like, whoa, just like that, huh? So he would just really make sure that I put hands on. And that's a real good learning tool is making a mistake and not being afraid to fail and get back up and get the car running. But then when it's on the street and running, system bumping, it's lowered right. It's a good feeling.
I like that. Mentors teaching young boys how to work.
I think that's a great skill to have, though, man. Just be able to work on your own cars and fix your cars. And I love how you transitioned that into a car club. So lately, I know people may have seen it online, but you got the Loyal Gators Car Club.
Yeah, we rolling in them.
I've been just trying to get in for the last. We're gonna get it.
You don't put a turbo on. You getting there. You getting there. You getting there. Got some rims on it now.
They got the Mustangs. They got motorcycles now. And I got a little something.
Just picked up the birthday motorcycle.
Hey, that birthday motorcycle. Shout out to Polo Fresh doing the dirt runs, man.
Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Fresh birthday.
Just turned 40.
Hey, I'm in that 4-0 club, man. That 4-0. I remember when we first started breaking and they used to say, hey, we're going to have a battle with 40 and up. I'm 23, 24, laughing like, oh, man, 40 on that dance. Now I'm 40 and I'm still dancing. I'm like, dang.
Yeah,
still rocking, but now I see why. Because the old guy had love, man. They had love for this thing. So so it's one of the things where it's just transitioned into liking to help people all the way around. So I'm like, dang, what if we had a thing where you sit in the car as a kid and inspire you to want to do something better? So let's make some cars that's almost like Hot Wheels. Almost like, how did he do that paint? How did he do that system? Why it sounds so good? And kids they'll come.
No, I do like that. I think you were telling me one time like you envision a car show where kids can actually get in the car,
get in,
and
I love that.
Man, one of my favorite things is when we used to meet up as family and your uncle's watching the car. Yeah, get on in there, man. You get in there while he's watching the car. Man, you in Atlanta, they washing cars at the car wash. You sitting in them, and everybody got back then there was them Krager 30 spokes. You know what I'm saying? And with 30s and bows and stuff like that, and the old school boxes, and it just made you feel good that an older person let you sit in his pride and joy. That he don't work so hard to clean, and he lets you sit in and turn the wheel.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, I want that same. I've been on the other side there when you go to car shows and you feel like you can't even get close to a car because the owner sitting right there.
Rope around.
Don't touch that. Like whoa, bro.
It's understandable. I mean, some cars are sponsored by corporations and they got money invested from the corporation, so they don't want to mess up that sponsor. But at the same time, who you there for? It's only so many trophies you can win before people don't know your name. I mean, you look at the cars that won in 2001, they ain't around now. So it's like you got to have a bigger purpose than just a trophy or a car.
Kids gonna remember when they
kids always remember.
Mustang,
always remember.
Act like they whipping it.
Exactly. Take a picture by it.
Get your little shot by the wheel or whatever.
Exactly. That's what we're doing.
I think you the one got me into car shows both because I would come home and then y'all say we going to the car show, let's gas up, and then all of us jump. We be riding out about 3 cars full of people and just follow each other.
Full circle.
And then I remember the first couple ones, I was just like, man, they're gonna look at every car in this show.
Twice. Twice. You're right. Twice. You got to go back around because you're gonna miss one. You got to go back around.
You still do that to this day.
Yeah. 8 hours. 8 hours minimum. If you ain't there 8 hours, you ain't seen everything.
You taking pictures of everything.
That kept the brothers together, and then they got us in the B-boy because we met Zap and all the B-boys
exactly
at the car show that had the breaking competition there. So
it's crazy how all those worlds kind of merged together.
Hip hop influenced everything. everything.
Everything.
That's something I have
to like it or not.
Hip hop does influence everything, you know.
Exactly.
We've covered a lot of ground, and just in this session alone, and all of it relates back to hip hop.
Goes back to it.
All the way around.
Anything you're doing, it seems like it's a good way to connect with people on a positive tip. And that's one of the things we try to do is stay positive daily.
Right.
And the best way to do that is find some common dirt, as we say in the South. You got to find some common ground. So you can't find that.
Some good music.
Hip-hop
That
gets
went back to the car shows too. You always had the music competitions, radios, the custom speakers.
Man, y'all made me think back. Man, remember the bass days when it was
the bass
heads?
I still got 12s in my car.
Man, I remember we getting each other car, man, and the bass. If you sitting in the back seat, you got a headache.
Oh man,
you cannot ride in
the back seat. If the breath didn't go away, my system wasn't right.
Man, your chest be all rumbling. You got to call your chest still shaking.
We used to just blow a speaker up, just call. I'm gonna
exactly.
I remember we should try it. Hey man, I bet this beat. We been making beats. I bet this gonna blow somebody's speaker up, man. I'm finna blow this joke up.
That's the other thing. Remember when y'all was making those, just going around and you recording on a tape just to get that 88.5 mix. Hey man, I got that new tape. Got that new tape. All of a sudden you pop that in, put it in that system, man, and you had a mix that nobody else had because it was live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You bumping that through Atlanta, like, oh man, where'd you get that?
That may be. I think that's why the single game is so hot now. Is that you got that newness. And fast.
Fresh,
so everybody wants to ride. You want to get out. You know, you got your phone with you all the time. You always want that new.
The newest one.
So you're not necessarily waiting on the album.
You want to be the first one bumping it on the street.
Exactly.
You want that new song. And so the industry's kind of shift now where it's about them singles.
Yeah.
You know, get no better than
speaking of that though, Rizzo just put out a single.
Just dropped one, man. Just dropped one. Just yesterday.
Still spitting.
Hey, then now I'm transitioning. You know, when I was doing these first albums, it was just fun and now I'm talking about these messages, man. That's when it's got a real lot of messages.
All your music has a message to it.
Yeah, I want you to get something when you get done.
What was the name of this song then? It was
Daisy Skies.
Daisy Skies.
Daisy Skies, man.
Yeah, look that up on YouTube now. Daisy Skies.
Daisy Skies.
Produced by Spazzy A, of course.
Spazzy A. Trying to get in the production is nice.
She behind the camera and she
nice. Exactly. And if you listen to the beat, you feel it before I even start rapping the top. I mean, it'll put you there before you even get there. Nice. That's what I like about the beat.
So what's the concept on this song, man?
The concept, man, is man, I had a lot of people that I lost, man, that some unfortunately took their own life and some just got lost in the drugs and lost in the things that I couldn't get them back. You know, if you ever had a friend or a family member that's so gone off drugs that you don't know how to help them. So the thing on this song is, man, catch them before it gets there. You know, you want to make that call. You want, if it take 10 calls, you want to just keep letting them know there's somebody on the line. If you ever want to, talk, if you ever want to, get some reception of going through what you're going through and get some help. Hey, even if it ain't help, they just might want to vent. You might want to just get it out. But trying to just get that out to where people are actually thinking about them. They still people. You know, it's still people out there, and we got this thing now with the COVID and the veterans on the street, and I just hate to see so many veterans and people forgetting about them and friends and family forget about them. So if I can do a song that'll bring a little bit of awareness to that and kind of the thing of suicide and stuff that's real hot right now, that's what I really want to get into, is how to really help people.
Yeah, man, it's a powerful song, man. I remember I've listened to it a few times now. And
it gets you there. Yeah, put that look, that crackle in your throat when you get done.
Yeah, I love the melody behind it, man. Even just the way it's arranged and organized, like it makes me feel like you actually sit down and write and put thoughts into your music.
Man.
You're not just getting on beats freestyling because that's the cool thing to do.
Nah, it's easy to patch in and give you what I got right now. I got some good hot 16s, but at the end of the day, is that 16 gonna get you where I want you to go?
Right.
I can make you dance, I can make you bounce, all that stuff real good, but I want to make think. I want them to go home with you the way you'll tell somebody about it.
Still legacy building with all of it.
Legacy building, man.
We got Atlas singing on the track.
Man, and also getting out of the comfort zone. I don't sing. I'm more of a rapper, but I got a little melody, so let me try this out.
I sat back, and that's one of the things, because usually I'm an engineer and I'm hands-on, but this time I sat back and watched y'all create, and I just listened. And I was like, okay, they got it. Like this is I can hear the progression from the 6 of 8 project to now.
Yeah. I think we started this project in October.
Oh wow.
Just we both was going through some things. We had some friends going through some things, and we was in a tough spot of how do we help them, and didn't know how. So we collabed on a couple projects to get it to some friends. Made me call some people I ain't thought about in years, and that's what came out of it, was this project. And it came from real life experience.
Okay.
So yeah.
Hey, when you can experience that with your daughter, family.
I was so proud that it brought out another level of serving. You know, you hope you teach them and they listen and stuff.
Man, listen here, man. All your kids do something, man. And like you got
crew.
I don't even know if people know how many kids you got. Like,
we talk about that. We talk about that.
Because sometimes people don't see the family side of this b-boy and this hip hop thing. Like we all got family. You got like 4 beautiful kids, man. That's all talent.
Exactly. So you got to think we came out with that album in 2009. Keisha was pregnant with the second kid. We on the road doing songs, and she's 7 months pregnant trying to sing hooks.
Like, we didn't hit a lot. I always tell people like we didn't do the major tours, but we was out there.
We was out there.
We went to as far as Louisiana. We did the Grambling State Show.
Yeah, man.
We was all over Georgia,
all around Atlanta,
all over Georgia,
killing Atlanta.
Because we was partnered with what's that, Heavenly Step?
Heavenly Step, yeah. Those shows help the kids.
I remember performing on a basketball court.
With the
people
kids,
sit on the middle of the hood.
Exactly.
The kid running around.
Exactly.
But we was there.
We brought the kids out, and that was the main thing, is getting the kids out. And then once we had the girls, and I said, well, I'm gonna step back so we can do the family thing. She's like, you know what? You need you a junior. So I'm like, dang, we do need to get some boys around here.
Right.
Like, how many you trying to get, bro? But yeah, man, I always wanted a nice size family, man, because I knew what we could, the opportunities and the things we could get was more than just the monies and the materials. We had a real passion for helping people, and if we can pass that down to some people, man, I knew we could help out the world.
It's beautiful to see the kids latching on to what we've started. Like even your kids' interest in music and art and just business.
They pushing me.
They young entrepreneurs.
Yeah, they pushing me.
Come in and learn.
The boys, Deuce and Jay came to me and said, hey, Uncle Mario, we want our own podcast.
They want a podcast so bad.
They got we don't have video, we got audio of their first podcast. Like we got to get them back in.
They working on they're getting in front of people. You know, they're a little shy, so they working on it, but just seeing y'all give them the confidence.
Deuce was the shyest one, and what I found out once we got that camera rolling, Deuce was the one that took over the conversation.
Yeah,
he was quicker thinking on his feet. Like if a conversation goes, he know how to switch. He know how to transition the conversation. Like he was doing stuff that I didn't really think he had.
He's nice with it, man. Yeah. He's nice with it. He's one of them kids that pick up so quick. He can watch what you're doing. He can study it. He's a thinker. He'll give it back to you. Yeah, he'll give it right back to you.
Yeah, that's a blessing, man. Just to see your family, even your wife, like. Our first Truth for Freedom album wouldn't be it without her voice. Like she gave us the extra voice. You talking about us three and a female. Like we had something that really wasn't. You might have seen it in like the Black Eyed Peas or the Fugees. But on the underground level, like
nobody's doing it.
Not back then though. So I'm always proud of that.
We was rapping about. We was on a positive tip, a real hard positive tip.
Yeah, man, we was
good vibes.
It was almost like some Goody Mob type stuff, but with break beats.
Some messages in there. Feeling good with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but
you catch that online too, y'all.
Exactly.
You know, that's right. It is.
It's still out there.
Truth for Freedom. Look up
Truth for Freedom. iTunes is out there.
Check it out. You don't think we did that? We did that.
We got some little history there, man.
All fun, all love.
But all the kids, they gravitated towards the arts. They all creative, and we free thinking parents. We explore what they like to do.
Right.
So you want to do a podcast? Hey, you know your uncle's doing one. Let's go talk to your uncles. We encourage them.
That's something that our family we don't stop that creative process. Like
you got to.
If you got, and then I also understand that you're gonna change your mind. So I'm gonna support every idea you have until we get.
Because when that one hit, man, you
gotta think. I'm about to be 44 next month, and I'm still going through ideas like. We didn't think we would have podcasts this time.
Exactly.
We've been talking.
It's on though.
We've been talking about podcasts, but it's like, what is this, like episode 7?
Yeah.
And we got guests now lined up. We got guests scheduled all the way through the next month.
See, that's what's up. That's how you push that thought in it goes in reality.
We didn't see a lot of this coming. We just knew we was capable of doing it. And we just took our time. I did the research and we started buying equipment and we said, okay, we're gonna do it.
We want these kids to get that same drive.
That's one of the things, man. It's like when we seen that model of what to do, and I watch how y'all do it. I'm like, those guys, they think about something, and they do it. It's like they do it. Like, how did that just happen? So I try to do the same thing, man. When I have a project, I try to think it positive, like it's already happening.
All the time. People ask me, how do you do stuff? How do you get stuff done? I tell them, it starts with a thought. If you can get an idea, get the idea down. Write it down somewhere, whatever you got to do, get the idea down. Know all the details about it. And then after, that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
The next part is just execution. And execution just do something every day.
That's it.
Do something every day.
That's it.
And it's eventually going to be done. But that's it. You get a thought, an idea, and execute. That's it.
That's good positive stuff.
Y'all taking notes.
Man.
I'm giving you the game.
But we running out of time here. But I wanted to say we appreciate you, man. You dropped a lot of gems. From being a family man to just
they're gonna play
like going from the B-boys, MC, and car shows. Like is that? Where can they reach that on Instagram and Facebook?
Hey man, Rizo on Facebook. You catch me on there with some Meet the Real Robinsons. You catch me on Instagram at Rizo426. That's HBO for all y'all old cats. Yeah. They used to do the old Nokia phones. Put out that 426. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'll be at, man. I don't really hit the Twitter thing, but you can catch me on Facebook and IG.
You ain't got no Twitter fingers, y'all.
You got the YouTube page now, Rizo.
Man, just pop that out. Thanks to the young guns showed me how to do that. I'm old school, so they showed me how to put that stuff up, man. That's why you got to appreciate that youth. And you can find me on Rizo the Rocker.
SupaDopeFresh podcast. Be black.
SupaDopeFresh. Rizo the Rocker.
Rizzo the
Build it.
We out.
Peace.